Most people know the Stanley Hotel because of a horror novel. In 1974, Stephen King spent one night here. He had a nightmare about his son running through the halls. That nightmare became The Shining. But King arrived in 1974. This hotel opened in 1909. That's 65 years of history nobody talks about.
F.O. Stanley was not a hotelier. He invented the dry photographic plate, later sold to Kodak. He co-built the Stanley steamer, one of the fastest cars on Earth at the time. In 1903, doctors told him he had months to live from tuberculosis. He moved to the Colorado mountains for the air. He didn't die. He lived 37 more years and built this hotel. In 1911, a housekeeper named Elizabeth Wilson was preparing room 217 when a gas leak exploded. She fell through the floor, broken ankles, burned hands. She survived. She kept working at the hotel for years. After that, guests in 217 reported lights turning on by themselves, luggage unpacked by unseen hands. Staff had a name for it long before any ghost tour existed. They called it Elizabeth's Room. Stephen King didn't pick 217 for the view. He picked it because staff told him it was the most active.
For decades, staff working night shifts in the empty ballroom reported hearing orchestral music, clear, specific, coming from a room that was locked and empty. On the 4th floor, once the children's floor, staff reported the sound of a ball bouncing down the hallway. Laughter. No children there. These reports started decades before anyone profited from a ghost story. By October 1974, the hotel was nearly empty for the season. King and his wife were almost the only guests. He walked the empty halls, heard a phantom party that wasn't there, dreamed of his son being chased through the corridors. He checked out the next morning and started writing. The Overlook Hotel in his novel is fiction, but the feeling that inspired it, that came from this real. F.O. Stanley built this hotel believing he was already dying. He got 30